always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
20. 38 yards on the scamper there.
Hey, we haven't been around the entire time football's been played, but we have studied our history, and there have been some great backs who've been accused of running out of bounds to protect themselves. Well, back in the day, many people didn't like that. But nowadays, take care of the football, show some intelligence, live to fight another down.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Leonard Floyd charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Mayfield. He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Really nice gain on the completion. However, still 3rd and goal that they face now. Mayfield to throw it. Dance. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham there to make the grab. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
One day is
always
easy.
important to get the first score of the second half.
Man,
now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of
an interception. I stopped my turnover ratio.
Getting into the game a little bit more. Right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not.
Fuck you, JB.
Let me show you something.
Oh, eluding the tackle. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
You ain't better than me. Fuck you think you are. I'll be owning everybody you play. Man, fuck out of here. Let's go. I'm better than you. Shit.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Looking deep for Gabriel, and that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. On 2nd and 10. Daniel, open man, Taylor Gabriel. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
How's that boy downstairs?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Daniel. And now here is another interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And the return will stop right around the 25. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. It's caught by OBJ. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Now Mayfield. It's brought in by Harris. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal. To throw, Mayfield. And this is caught for a Browns touchdown by Landry. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to to cash this one in. Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
You crazy motherfucker.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over.
And my goodness, another interception. Greedy Williams picks it off. The number 7 usually lucky here, not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he'd won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys, let's go. Come on, capitalize on this one.
And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line.
It's a loss of 2. 61, match box, light. Ready?
From the end zone, Daniel. He gets this complete to Shaheen, the tight end. And he's only able to get it to right around the 3. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
Daniel, and he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Browns drive about to get started. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
It's okay. It's okay.
3rd and long for Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Here's Jamie Gillen now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Taking it about the 16. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that doesn't happen to your team again. They got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 36, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. With that interception, he just set a record
It's a bad day,
that
man.
nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
Bad day in the office.
The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
It's Ty Detmer. He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8.
Carl, can I get my get back,
sure
man?
He knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
I don't know. It has not been good. Ball on the 30 as they
Jessica, come
up
clean this
2nd
grip
and
pot.
10. Mayfield looks to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead.
You have to clean your dishes, Greg. You cook these grits.
Like that downfield.
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
They set up the screen to Chubb. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. And the screen only good for 3 that time, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Now the Bears.
You gonna let me get my get back or what, man?
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
JB always let you get. Okay. It's okay.
Yeah, you said the magic word, JB.
Shut up,
And
Carl.
with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
I mean, what
Now
makes you think
Mayfield
other
on
people
4th
don't want
down.
to play in your time?
Flush to his right.
Y'all done
And
played
that is
2 games.
intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say
You
no.
think that's
It was
fair,
caught
Elvis?
out
You
of
already
bounds.
established it's okay.
So this
Don't
is
say
just
nothing.
an incompletion here.
Now, do you think that's fair? Hey. Yeah, that boy, man, shit.
JB, shut the
Bears
fuck up.
offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, it totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because that...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Morgan Burnett.
Get your punk ass down.
And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard
You must
line.
jag off, man. You too
Well,
quick
this
with it,
defensive
man.
pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Give me that.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Shut up,
Trying to
JB.
go back to Beckham there. And it'll bring up 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield. He finds Beckham complete. And he works it past the
locking
30,
that little
almost to the 25.
bisexual
A good
motherfucker
pick
down.
up there for the Browns, 15 yards. A 1st down throw from Mayfield.
You know, it's one of my favorite movies of all time.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The
Out of
defense is going
bounds.
to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Mayfield down. And that is incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection.
I would have had a better game if you wasn't in here. For some reason, I played much better when you ain't here.
It's just the fact
I smelled your breath.
Majority of the game. So I don't understand how you
The fact that I smelled your breath, man. That I knew you was in here.
15-yard line before he's brought down. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. Now a play fake here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
No.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Eluding the pressure right.
Just
That is incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Keep playing with me.
Got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Mayfield from the gun on third down. And that will be incomplete.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
His throw caught at about the 5. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal. Well, the lead late in the fourth, but Mayfield's going to throw it toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Landry that time, but it'll be second and goal.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away, and that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his...
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase.
Shut up, JB.
And he'll tell the ownership that.
You ain't got nowhere to go tonight. I'll be back.
Contract off of this win.
So they are looking strong here in the fourth quarter.
Carl, you got to work tonight?
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get...
And now here's another interception. Greedy Williams picks it off, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it, Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. It's then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. The intended receiver was Rashard Higgins, but it's going to be second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
The Browns on third down. They're right at about the league average, 40% for 10. This is 3rd and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far. 4th down, let's see what's in store here. Throwing, Mayfield. It's caught, Beckham. And he'll be brought down with the 1st down and a late flag here, too. He may get a few more tacked on for good measure. A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10.
That Joe in here.
Play fake, Mayfield. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Mayfield. Flushed out right. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
180. You better bring it.
Mayfield to throw it. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head.
But that's
the
about
virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
He was all there. Oh, man, that's what sent it overboard. Dead Brown was like that, the police like this.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard.
Don't forget what has
how
happened
poorly
out here.
everything went for us today. Coaching, plan, the whole deal. And never forget it because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No.
And my goodness, another interception. Greedy Williams picks it off. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game.
4 yards rushing. God damn. 4 yards rushing.
They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong.
I couldn't do shit with that game.
It's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
11 turnovers? Oh my God. Don't play call, man. If he don't play, you call me. Alright. Alright.